Hey, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. In full report, warts and all. Speak with Stola. I think you want to teleport, actually.
Do we?
Oh no, you just walk up there. Never mind. So just walk northeast,
spin,
northwest.
Spin.
What are you spinning for? Man, you have done that so many times. Barrage mount.
It's because
it's on the. It's the same button on different pages. I know. It's just funny.
It's because I don't swap back.
That is okay.
Do you like my icy horse?
Icy horse? Yeah.
This is Alolan Ponyta.
That's stupid.
Actually, we do have a Galarian Ponyta, but it's fairy and psychic type.
Oh.
Well, it's only psychic type until it evolves, then it's fairy type and psychic.
Okay.
Hold a moment, I have an idea.
Stola has an idea. What shall it be?
What should it be?
Oh, see, it controls the climate. If only he was here.
I forgot he had that.
There are other ways of turning invisible. Oh no!
I remember that spell.
Look at us. Gross.
That's a spell I haven't seen in a long time.
What do I do? Stare at flowers.
You just wait, because you're being kind of lost in the brain.
Change into a toad. You must remain transfigured. So you cannot get hit. It's a stealth mission, I guess.
You'll return if you move too far away. Look to your map for the area of effect. Okay.
Talk to Alphino.
Alpha Toad
Stupid.
and Alatoad are now accompanying you.
I don't remember them calling them that. That's cool.
Come on, Alpha Toad and Alatoad.
Oh, it doesn't display that on there, but that's
No.
funny. Just the description did. Head to the designated location while transfigured.
Okay.
Yeah, you can only move. You can jump. Big jump. Woo! I think it means if you leave this pink area you're in, you lose your transformation.
Yeah.
It's like Banjo's transformations. You
Yep.
go too far, you turn back.
Oh, and it lasts for 29 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, basically, if you suck, you turn back. You'll be fine. You're very hoppy. This is flavor text. Alatoad suggests you cross the bridge, Tyler.
Alpha Toad attempts and fails to shake his head, but you nevertheless understand that he is telling you this is the wrong way.
Wait, so one of them tells you to cross and one of them doesn't?
Yeah.
So I guess whoever you... Oh, putting your trust in Alphino.
No, Alphino said the bridge is the wrong way. Alice said go across the bridge.
And Keto's just fine. Everyone's nice and low to the ground. Try not to pull aggro.
And Guido kind of hangs out over our
Oh,
head
there's
now.
one. Oh, that was it. So Alphino was right.
Yeah.
Not this bridge.
I trust you will find your compensation to be more than satisfactory. We wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work. So much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your competent hand.
This time it's not invisible. They're actually holding something.
If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Charlian scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
In an age long past, Charlian was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil is in service to the greatest good.
It doesn't serve much confidence.
That doesn't help.
Then I will do your bidding. For now. But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the Forum.
I think he knows it's us.
You think so, Tyler? He's giving
being
us that look.
suspicious. He's probably gonna be like, "There's no toads here." He's a smart guy.
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full.
Yep.
Got it. Easy peasy.
While I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interest at heart. Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
Wait! How did you know it was us?
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
Oh, okay. We don't know how to act like toads,
I
Tyler.
don't think three toads will just sit there and stare at someone while they're having a conversation.
I think so too. Hey, talk to Alphino.
You mean alpha toad? Oh, he's not alpha toad.
Alpha, no, just Alpha, no.
Alpha Naud? I will say Alpha Toad is funnier to me than Alatoad just because it's so much closer to Alpha Naud than...
Yeah. Hey, go ahead, talk to her. A guide of
I
sorts.
accept. Does that mean we would be called Victo Toad or Victory Toad?
Victory Toad, I like that more.
Or Victoad?
Gross. Can he teleport? Or is she far away? Or close? You just walk there. You'll uncover this area on the map, give you XP.
Leviathan.
That's not Leviathan.
Don't lie to me.
Look, a luncheon toad.
Luncheon toad. Does that mean he likes to eat lunch?
I think so. What does
does that
luncheon
mean?
mean, Tyler?
Luncheon is usually like a meeting or a get together during lunch hour.
Oh. A fate spawned on you, don't worry.
Say that came out of
I
nowhere.
know, yeah, fate spawned on you. And then the music played and, yep. You're like, oh, what? This is part of the story?
I thought that for a split second there, but then I saw the words fate.
Welcome back. I trust you found Aaronville.
Yeah, he discovered it was us pretty quick.
We didn't learn too much. But we did see our first forum member.
Where'd Kryl go? Oh. You're still sent Kryl back to the farm, but is unsure if she
Search for
actually went all the
Kryl.
way
Well,
back.
you're going to find her right now.
Magitech. Magitech.
Everything's Leviathan's music for you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Tyler, you got a huge circle. But I would assume she's on that cliff looking at those flowers again.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
so you
would be
want to
my
go
assumption.
down and around?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
That would be my assumption as well.
The flowers were on top of that
She was
cliff.
all like, I'll soon be able to reach you.
She's been acting very strange since the start of this expedition.
I wonder if those flowers can talk to her.
I wonder if she can hear you stomping to her.
No, because she'll be too engrossed in the flowers.
Oh, okay. Good point. Aha! Easy.
Jellyfish fanatic, sweet peep.
Hey, sweet peep, we're gonna talk to Kryl. It's our turn. Look, she is looking at them.
Johanna, I think she's obsessed. She's gonna pass out right now. Nope, she's gonna pick one.
For you. The spell will keep it from wilting. She said you would need it for the journey ahead.
Who's she?
Will you speak with her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but
Is Heidelin trying to talk to us again through here? Through Kryl now?
Yeah, see?
thank you.
That's why she's been all...
Using her as a vessel.
I was right, it was the echo. And you're like, no, she could always have the echo.
Lent me her body for only a moment. Just as I could not save the first from the flood and light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance. Though I might converse with you for a time, the incorporeal form I assumed on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment. It is in the depths of the ethereal sea, the place to which all life returns, where my influence is greatest.
She can't really do anything
After
physically,
Minfilia's
Tyler.
sacrifice on the first, it was to the sea, here in the source, where I ferried her soul. I wish that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well. Her, and another who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you. Take the flower, walk free, for you are free, to go where you wish, to believe what you will. That bloom will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness. it aloft and let it shine till the end, blinding and radiant.
Okay, you got a flower.
Yay.
That was all too brief. Already she seems so far away. My apologies if I startled you. Ever since we began our descent into Labyrinthos, I had sensed another's will, straining to reach out. Even with my particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first, so weak and tenuous it was. Once I took hold of that wispy thread, imagine my surprise to discover it was Heidelin herself. Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go. Her answers were more cryptic than I would have liked, but at least she left us with a guide of sorts, that unusual flower. Yes, we are definitely making progress. You can't be serious. We've done nothing wrong.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Someone's trying to kick us out because we're in a
Are we
restricted area.
Are we caught?
They're either kicking us out because we're in a restricted area, or they're kicking us out because it's Alphino and Alizé. Which bet you want to take? You already
What?
know the answer.
Master Fortuno, what business has the
It's
Forum
their
with us?
it's their father and other
Okay.
forum members.
That's why we're getting kicked out, because it's specifically Alphino and Alizé.
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
Mistress Baldessian, our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization. We are aware of your investigations. After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archean custodian.
So that's their dad.
Arcane Custodian, remember that guy?
The auspices
Yep.
of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
Yeah, that was the douche at the library that wouldn't let us take the lift.
I knew he was
Yep.
shady. No good.
Clandestine. We may not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities. Our only purpose in this city is to seek
I
the
want to
truth.
punch him in the face.
I can think of no reason why our actions should warrant the Forum's intervention.
It is not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact. With the world in chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion. And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive foreign elements in our midst.
What then is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city. As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
Graha?
Yeah.
Graha! But why? Is reading a crime now, too?
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
Then why are they in there?
Graha is in bad areas.
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
That's true. We have 3 members right in front of us.
Silence is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse.
Oh, shut up.
We're gonna be put on trial.
This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
Oh, so now we're going to debate them in the rostra.
We're gonna be put on trial to see what happens. Our fate in this city.
Oh no.
Great, yeah, but you know what? They're going to be biased as hell. If it's just the forum that makes the decisions, of course
It
it's
is.
biased.
There it is.
Oh no. I don't like where this is going.
See, there. That's a pretty cool room.
I do like how it spirals.
That curved desk, yeah.
Hey Graha, how you holding up, friend? I'm sorry they didn't like you reading a specific book.
Forgive me. I was careless.
We would have been detained regardless. This way, at least, we managed to stay together.
Very true.
I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
Ooh, he learned stuff. He's got stuff to tell us.
Smirking nod. There's a lot of people in the forum. Jeez, I didn't expect it to be this many people.
This inquiry is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings.
He's the leader of the forum.
Master Fortuner, would you be so kind as to restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
I find it funny that these two don't have to wear the same hat as everyone else.
Guess not. I think the hat's optional.
Probably
As
is.
you're all aware,
Good for hats.
we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance. Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work. They entered our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldessian. But these malcontents are better known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
What's a malcontent?
These militants
Oh,
wield
look at that.
influence with both the Eorzean and Eastern alliances, and are inextricably involved with the crises presently afflicting the world at large. Loose in our city, these warmongers sought to meddle with and expose matters of state secret. What are they if not a dire threat to be expelled?
Literally every single one of them is wearing the hat.
You have tarnished the good name of the students. Gallup would be ashamed.
It's the first time you see her without her hood, by the way,
Yeah,
in the entire game.
Men.
I like her hair.
Yeah.
Aleph Baldessian was never one to forsake his fellow man. Even if this nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul of this star fight back against the coming doom.
A terrible enemy stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front. Was your curt dismissal truly the best you could offer? Or are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age-long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
Ha!
Blah blah. Everyone's talking.
Whence came this revelation?
From the mouth of a forum member within fortuitous earshot.
Then it seems your findings support my own.
Ooh, it all matches up.
Let's see what
The
happens.
reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policy-making process, to better understand the historical trends underlying their most major decisions. At first glance,
The
Oh, I
positions
lied.
of
I
neutrality
see someone
and
without a hat.
the accumulation of knowledge above
Yeah,
all
just some
else
do and some
are
don't.
constant and consistent. The unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once upon a time, I might have left it at that. These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and so I noticed something odd. From a particular point in time, the purpose of these policies shifted. No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge. The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony. The settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives.
People still have to pay tuition?
There is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene. Returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea. You found something, did you not? And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh so important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
What? He's choking? Oh, he's stopping himself from revealing something.
Yeah.
Yes. We are bound by a duty we cannot ignore. Knowing this, what would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle? We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission, not through strife and bloodshed, but survival. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must, then. For we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Such misguided zeal.
Father, Master Fortuner. I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take. But by the same token, I have yet to find a compelling argument to counter the challenge you put to us in Gridania. Still, in the midst of my uncertainty, I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me. So I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my hope for the future to inform my decisions.
That's quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
Who's that guy?
Scholar Montaigne. He's the head of the studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
Our Lastly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to the topic at hand, By their own admission, these scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same. Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in their place. Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given?
Finally, someone with a head on their shoulders.
You think so?
No. If we're to quell further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
We will have order! Master Montaigne raises some valid points. Keeping such concerns in mind, I propose we enforce the following measures. Until further notice, the students of Baldessian are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Sharia. You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the immediate expulsion of your Scion associates. Let us put this judgment to a vote. All in favor, raise your hand.
It's time to vote, gamer.
So it doesn't look like a lot.
I count 51 for and 48 against. The proposal is passed.
It's a close vote, Tyler. Because 51 to 48.
Scions, you have heard the Forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences.
They were given
So
a last
literally,
chance.
we can't do anything we came here for.
Yep. Barely. 51 to 48?
Yeah.
Because there's 99 members.
This inquiry is concluded.
So there'll never be a tie. Dang it. We barely lost the vote thing.
Eh.
Hey, talk to Yastola. At least we're allowed to remain in the city. Good point. In the next episode, Tyler will talk to Alizé. Bye.
Bye.
That was a long cutscene.